What is the thing you're most proud of whilst working at JHL?
I really love it when I go into a supermarket and I see some of our varieties on the shelves there.
What is your favourite thing about working at James Hutton Limited?
Probably the people I've met over the years. Yeah, I've got some really good friends.
During your time here, what has been the best work trip?
I think possibly one of the best was one to France for a blackcurrant conference where the food and wine was fantastic.
What tastes better, Sky or Lewis raspberries?
Lewis.
Working at James Hutton, what is your favourite month of the year?
Well, the best month is probably July when we've got most of the fruit, so you can go out in the field and taste the fruit straight from the plant.
Where did you first hear about your job opening?
Dundee Courier. That's where we heard about everything back then.
What is your favourite work memory?
When we were in the States and we got to fly in Hugh Grant's private jet. It wasn't Hugh Grant the actor, this is Hugh Grant the CEO of Monsanto.
You're stuck on the moon and only allowed one movie. What are you taking?
Pretty Women.
What advice would you give someone starting out at James Hutton?
So many sort of incredible people working in the Institute who've got such a lot of knowledge, worldwide experts, so make the most of that opportunity and I think you'll learn an awful lot and have some fun at the same time.
Outside of work, tell me a major milestone that has happened in your life while you have been at JHL.
Bringing up my family and them leaving home. One kept coming back for a while, but I'm sorry that went out.
If you could not work in this industry, what profession would you choose?
When I was younger, I always wanted to be an astronaut, so I'd hoped to go into the space industry.
What has been your biggest achievement out of work?
Completing all the Monroes.
Have you ever met anyone famous?
I met Princess Anne and shook her gloved hand while she was visiting the site.
What is your favourite dish to cook?
Cakes. Any kind of cakes.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
The ability to have more than 24 hours in the day.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how well would you cope without Jill?
What about -5?
If you could be transformed into one animal, which would you choose?
A dog that has an owner like me.
Do you have a hidden talent?
No, absolutely not. I have no talents whatsoever.
If you write a book, what would it be about?
Probably a spy thriller.
What would go on your favourite sandwich?
Ham, cheese and salad. Lots of butter.
Where has been your favourite holiday destination?
I would say probably India.
How many of the 7 dwarfs can you name?
Sleepy, grumpy. I think that's about it.
Are tomatoes a fruit or a vegetable?
They're always the one that you don't think they are, so I would say they're a fruit.
Describe your 25 years at JHL in 3 words.
Fascinating, education, fun.